Yo, what's going on? What's happening? We're gonna get to the Atlanta video. I just wanted to show you all, you know what I'm saying, a quick look at where I live at, you know what I'm saying? I didn't show this to you all, so here we go. This is the gate that you come in, the entrance. And then over here is one side of the property where, you know, we have coconut trees, as you can see. One over here, one right here. And then we have a mango tree right here. Lime tree right there, grapefruit tree, nut trees right here, two other coconut trees right here. Let's go over here. You got a jackfruit tree right there, soursop tree right there, bunch of nut trees. Let's go in here. When it's sunny out, of course it looks like it's gonna rain. When it's sunny out, you know, this space right here in the middle is real sunny, so this is where we do our yoga and our meditation, you know what I'm saying? And there's another mango tree, lime tree right here, banana trees in this back corner, another coconut tree over here, nut trees all over here. Let's go ahead and go inside and get ready to do this video about Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta's stirring up some trouble again. Hold on, let's go in here and show you my daughter's watermelon plants that she's growing right here. Yeah, we got some things growing around here, man. Straight up. Let me show you all this right here. Sometimes we come out here and eat at night. Let me put these lights on, I'll show you. It's beautiful out here, man. You know what I'm saying? When the bugs are not out here, it's beautiful. Turn this off real quick. Go in this house. So this is the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Over here is the living room. Bathroom back there. Let's hit these stairs. This is the hallway where the bedroom's at, located. Over here, it's an area where you can chill at, you know, of course. You know what I'm saying? Let's go up these steps. We're gonna start this video, man. Yeah, Atlanta done did it again. Atlanta done did it again. Hopefully I can make it through this video without it raining. If not, then we'll go downstairs and continue the video, the rest of the video. But we're gonna film up here. Look at this, man, beautiful. Beautiful. Can't hear that ocean? The ocean is behind those trees. Can't hear it? Beautiful, man. This is truly my Garden of Eden. Yeah, man. Straight up. Over here, man, I tell you, I probably see the police once every 2 months. Real talk. But yeah, for those that don't know, a guy got shot 17 times in the back by an off-duty police officer. That was black. And this is crazy to me, man. Straight up. It's crazy to me because it's like, oftentimes when you hear about Atlanta, people will talk about how black of a city it is. But the reality of it is Atlanta's not. Atlanta is as, this is my word, Atlanta is as black as Utah is. As black as Wyoming, Montana, those states are. And that's real talk. See, I peeped the game. Yeah, they gonna put the black puppets up there and make you think that Atlanta is run, owned, and controlled by blacks, but nah. I know better. It's the puppeteers that control the strings to the puppets are the ones that own, operate, and control Atlanta. And they're not black. Straight up. Yeah, true indeed. You might not catch but so much racism in the city limits of Atlanta. But you have one thing that's just as bad as racism. It's called classism. And classism will make you unalive someone else that look just like you. That's real shit. Like, let's face it. And I've been faced this years ago. Every brother ain't a brother and every sister ain't a sister. That some brothers that we may think that they're brothers because they look like us, walk like us, talk like us, they come from the same community. Some of them are agents. Some of them take pleasure in unaliving us. They work for the white supremacists. That's real shit. The worst thing that you could ever give a nigga is a badge. That's my word. Or a high position at a job. And you're going to see that they're going to treat their brothers and sisters far more worse than any melanin recessive man that's in control will. And that's real shit. You shot that man 17 times in the back. That means that man was walking away from you or running away from you. One of the two. And I heard, the friend of the guy that got shot 17 times. I seen him on the local news on at Atlanta. I think it was channel 11 local news or something like that. He was like, all I want to see is justice for my friend. What kind of justice? Straight up. Because the only thing that's going to happen, because that cop is out. He never was arrested. The only thing that's going to happen is the family of that guy that got shot 17 times. The city of Atlanta is going to give him shut the fuck up, aka hush money. That's it. Or offer them hush money. And as usual, blacks are so fucking greedy and selfish. They're going to take it. Case closed. The end. That's how that shit works. Politicians and police officers believe truly that they're above the law. Straight up. When are we going to just say, fuck the law? Because no one obeys it. The only ones that obey it are the ones that get the title as law-abiding citizens. Don't call us law-abiding citizens. Call us VICs. Because that's who and what we are. The police over-police us. The true criminals break into our homes, murder, unalive our children, our loved ones, and walk out of the courthouse the same day. You talk about justice. Fuck justice. What about revolution? And I can answer that question. There ain't gonna be no revolution in America because black people are too comfortable. They're too comfortable. And they've been numb to the pain. In other words, they're used to seeing their loved ones on the ground, lifeless. So things are never going to change. Real shit. And the reason why things are never going to change is because people are not going to ever change. I seen just a couple of days ago, this happened weeks ago. This guy named, I didn't even know who he was, but his name was Suave Drilly from the Bronx. A couple of dudes ran up, unalived him, shot him in the back 5 times in front of the building where he was paying a visit to his probation officer. I guess to check in or whatever. Like, that's what I call friendly fire. If someone looks like you, walks like you, talks like you, comes from the same hood that you come from, the same struggle, and you call him an op, and that's your opposition, and you unalive him, you just unalive the soldier. That's what I call friendly fire. Your true opposition is not the one that lives right down the block from you. It's not the one that you got a little bit of argument with. It's not the one that your gang said, you know, we need to go get this dude. Did you ever ask why? Because I'm telling you, most of the times when y'all shooting and killing one another, especially, you know, you YNs, and we need to stop calling you all YNs. Because we're only adding flame to the fire. Most of the time it's senseless. It's over some little petty bullshit that could have been avoided. But that is what the true opposition wants. For us to unalive one another. So they don't have to go through the trouble. And every now and then, if they have to, then they'll just shoot you 17 times in the back. And get away with it. That's real shit. It's crazy, man. I'm living in a peaceful environment. I'm not lying. As I was giving back shots, my love goes bang, 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 to my loved one, this man was getting shot in the back 17 times. In a city that's predominantly black and supposed to be all about black folks. You know, all that bullshit. That I learned that was bullshit because I used to live in Atlanta. I mean, to be real with you, to add insult to injury, the off-duty cop shot that man 17 times in a very well-to-do or affluent neighborhood called Buckhead. But throughout the course of the years, we all know that Buckhead, shit, you can get robbed, shot, carjacked, and Buckhead as well. That's real shit. That at the end of the day, man, there's no place that's safe in America. It seems as though that all the black cities are the ones that are the worst ones to live in. The worst cities to live in. That's why I got the fuck out. Real shit. And I come up here every morning, man, when the sun is out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're about to experience our summer. You know, but, you know, and we're slowly but surely coming out of the raining season, you know what I mean? So every day in the morning, you know, up until about 11, 12 o'clock, it's sunny as shit. And then from 12 on down, it's raining. Or it's cloudy like this. But every morning I come out here, man. Every grand rising, I come out here, man. And I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. And I'm just so thankful that I don't have to see pain, struggle, heartache anymore. I see parrots. I don't know what they call them, Moscows or Macaws. I think that's what they call them, Macaws or whatever. These big, beautiful red birds, parrots, and their wings are blue, yellow, and oh my God, these are so amazing birds. These are birds that you see when you go to the zoo. I see monkeys. I see the little green parrots, you know, that you have, is that some of you all go to the pet store and buy them little green canary, like not canary, but they parrots, they green. I see them. I see, yo, man, I've seen birds that look like shit that come out of Pokemon, the Pokemon cartoon. So beautiful out here. So beautiful. And my children, they love it. No planes. There's never no planes flying above us. You don't ever hear. You may hear it like once a month. You know, some of these wealthy people out here got some of these small miniature helicopters that they ride, you know, that they ride through here. But that's like, it's very rare. It ain't even once a month, maybe once every 2 to 3 months. The worst thing that you'll ever hear out here is a bunch of, like yesterday, y'all had to excuse me for the video that I did. You know what I'm saying, in the background noise where they were cutting grass and all that shit, weed eaters going, all of that. Or you might hear construction. You know what I'm saying, they building, you know, another house or some shit. That's about it. It's crazy. And what's so funny about this shit is that at the end of the day, man, I did a video yesterday called Taking Care of Your Family is a Flex. And that was the lowest amount of views that I got on any video. But I bet you this video that I'm doing right now of a Atlantean that got shot 17 times by an off-duty police officer, I bet you them numbers are gonna be up. And it's a shame that we're living in a time where negativity sells. That whole speech and shit, like, you know how I say, you know what I say, like, yo, man, get your mind right, be healthy, exercise, this and that and so forth. Man, nobody want to hear that shit. Niggas want to hear about motherfuckers getting ran up on and unalived. That's what people want to hear. That's what sells. And that's a shame. Oftentimes, you know, a lot of you all will tell me, yo, man, why don't you stop doing videos about America? Why don't you do videos about the place that you live in? And I'm like, for what? Don't nothing happen around here. Y'all don't want to see, like, my real life. Real shit. Y'all don't want me to talk about what's going on in my life like that. The healthy foods that I eat. Workout regimens. The time that I spend with my family. Nah, y'all don't want to hear that shit. I know it because I can tell when I look at the analytics. The positive videos that I do, that I inspire and motivate, when I inspire and motivate others to eat right, to get out of these cities that's causing aura infringement to yourself. That's fucking up your aura. That's fucking up your vibe. Nobody want to hear none of that shit. They want to hear all about the negative shit. Like, yo, man, why you ain't doing no Charlotte videos? I remember when you was doing them Charlotte videos. I used to like that shit. Why you ain't doing no Atlanta videos? Y'all want to hear the negativity. And guess what? I'm going to give it to you. If that's what you want to hear. But I can tell you that I'm far removed from that shit. And I advise you to remove yourself if you're in it. If you're caught in the middle of it as well. Because ain't no positive shit coming out of that. And I'm here to tell you, I'm a real one. If you get involved, and it got to be some crazy shit. This is what's so crazy, man. People get, as Cameron was saying, paid in full. And paid in full, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get shot every day, B. So I ain't going to just cover, you know, a story where you got shot and killed. That's just normal. It got to be some ridiculous shit like this. A motherfucker getting shot 17 times in the back. If it's some ridiculous shit like that, then guess what? I'm going to, and it happens to you, I'm going to do a video about you and I'm going to monetize it. Straight up. So I advise you all to get your mind right. And do whatever you got to whatever it takes to be in a peaceful place like this. You don't necessarily have to be my next door neighbor. Let me tell you something. Outside of America, well, shit, some places in America, you can find peace. Wherever, no, I'm gonna give y'all a real jewel, a real gem. Wherever there's the least amount of people, in whatever area that you plan on moving to, you're going to find peace there. But if you plan on moving to places like Charlotte, Atlanta, Jacksonville, Florida, Miami, Orlando, Austin, Dallas, Houston, Los Angeles, New York City, Chicago, the list goes on of major cities, you ain't gonna find no peace there. You're gonna find war. Real talk. Listen, man. Listen. And I want it for you. I want nothing but the best for you. Because you deserve it. Listen to that ocean. Do you hear boom, 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 boom? I kill you, murder, shoot you, got a belly, tuna. None of that. Do you hear the trunk of anyone's car rattling because they got a fucking house speaker in their fucking trunk? Playing some goddamn, what's that nigga name that just got out? I forgot his name. Not, your man, the Wavy King. The other dude. I forgot his name, that's from Memphis. I didn't even know he was out. I was like, oh shit, your man is out. Pooh Shiesty. Yeah, man. Get out your situation. Come live in a place like this where you can find peace. Other than that, my name is Langston 2092.